Hello everyone, it's Arlina from Yarnalina here, and today we're going to be making a crochet baby penguin amigurumi. So first you're going to need Vanna's Choice in gray, white, and black. And you're also going to need some fiber fill or cotton and a 5mm crochet hook and two 9mm doll eyes, as well as a yarn needle, scissors, and a stitch marker if you need it. So without further ado, let's get started. So we're going to start off the top of the head of the baby penguin with black, but before we get started, it's originally suggested a 6mm crochet hook, but I chose to use a 5mm because I wanted a tighter amigurumi without holes. So we're now going to get started with the head itself. There are many ways to make a circle, such as the magic circle or the chain loop circle, and I prefer the chain loop circle. So first, to start off the chain loop circle, you're going to make a slip knot and chain 2. So 1, 2, and crochet 6 single crochets in that first chain. So you're going to 1 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And before you pull the circle together, you're going to crochet 1 single crochet into that first chain to connect the circle. And pull the circle together. And you made your first circle. And to start off the next row, you're going to single crochet another single crochet into the first single crochet of how you connected it. So an increase, meaning 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. And you're going to repeat that across the rest of the row. One and 2 single crochets onto the same stitch. And after you reach the end of your first increase row, you're going to start off the next row with an increase and 1 single crochet. So an increase of 2 single crochet in 1 stitch. So 1 and 2 in the same stitch. And another alone. And you're going to repeat that pattern all across the row. And once you finish your row of an increase and 1 single crochet, you're going to start off the next row with an increase and 2 single crochets. So an increase again of 2 single crochets in 1 stitch and a single crochet in each of the next stitches. So 1 and 2 and then another single crochets in the next stitch. So I don't know if you can tell, but an increase, a single crochet, and a single crochet. And you're going to do the next stitch with an increase, start off the next stitch, an increase, 1, 2. And going to repeat the pattern for the rest of the row. After an increase and 2 single crochets, you're now going to start off the next row with increase and 3 single crochets. So an increase, and a single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. 1, the next one, 2, and 3. After you're done with a row of an increase and 3 single crochets, you're now going to start off the next row with an increase and 4 single crochets. An increase and a single crochet in each of the next 4 stitches. 2, 3, 3, and 4. And you're going to repeat the pattern all around. And after you're done with an increase and 4 single crochets, you're now going to single crochet to make the dome of the head. So you're going to single crochet. So we're going to single crochet all across repeatedly for a couple rows, and I'll meet you back to start off the body after the head. After you're done with 10 rows of single crochets from the increase and 4 single crochets, you're now going to change color to start off to the body. So now to start off, you're going to use the gray strand and insert your hook into the next stitch and create a slip, knot, then there, and pull through. And you're going to yarn over with your new strand of color and pull through both loops. So to start off with the body, you're now going to crochet a whole round of single crochets with your new color of gray. You can also cut off the black now. After you got to the end of your first row of single crochet in gray, you're going to start off your next row with an increase and 1 single crochet. So increase and 1 single crochet. After you're done with the row of an increase and 1 single crochet, you're now going to single crochet all across for a number of rows to extend the length of the body. After you're done with 15 rows of single crochet, you're now going to start the row of decrease. So we're going to decrease, so skip a stitch, and single crochet into the next. So a decrease and 4 single crochets. After you're done with a row of a decrease and 4 single crochets, you're now going to go on to the next row with a decrease and 3 single crochets. So you're going to skip a stitch, and 1, 2, 3. So now that you're done with the decrease and 3 single crochet row, you're now going to start off the next row with the decrease and 2 single crochets. After you're done with the row of a decrease and 2 single crochet, you're now going to start off the next row with the decrease and 1 single crochet. So before you proceed, stuff the penguin first. We left off from a decrease and 1 single crochet after we stuffed it. So now we're going to do a decrease and another single crochet. So we're going to do a repeat row from where we left off. So a decrease and a single crochet. You're now going to do another row of a decrease and 1 single crochet. So another decrease. And a single crochet. For the very last row, you're now going to do a decrease all around. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we're going to cut the yarn tail and pull it through a loop. So now you're officially done with the base and the body of the penguin. After we're done with the body, we're going to continue on with the color gray with the 2 arms, the flippers of the penguin. So we're going to start off with a circle. So a slip knot, chain 2, and 6 single crochets in the first chain. And before you pull the tail, you're going to single crochet into that first single crochet to connect the circle before pulling it tight together. In the same stitch where you connected the circle itself, you're going to crochet another single crochet to make it an increase. For the rest of the row, you're going to increase 2 single crochets in each stitch across. After you're done with the row of an increase, you're going to start off the next row with an increase and 1 single crochet. So an increase and 1 single crochet. So after you're done with the row of an increase and 1 single crochet, you're now going to single crochet all the way for a number of rows to build up the length of the flipper. And you're going to repeat that twice for the 2 flippers. After you made 5 rows of single crochet, you're going to have a row of decrease. So you're going to start off the next row with decrease and 2 single crochet. So a decrease, 1 and 2. Now you're going to have another couple rows of single crochet until your desired length of the flippers. After you have 3 rows of single crochet after the decrease row, you're going to slip stitch and cut the yarn tail. But leave a long tail to sew onto the body. So around here, you're going to pull through and make another to fit the 2 flippers. After you're done with the 2 flippers, you're now going to make the face of the penguin, which will be in the color white. So first you're going to make a slip knot and chain 13. So 1, and you're going to half double crochet into the 3rd stitch from a hook. So yarn over and insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And now you're going to chain 2 and repeat back into row 2. And you're going to repeat that until we make the circles of the head. After you had 2 rows of the half double crochet, you're now going to again chain 2. In the 1st stitch, you're going to do a single crochet. And next stitch, you're going to half double crochet, pull through 3, and half double crochet again in that same stitch. And in the next stitch, you're going to have 2 double crochets. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. You're going to do the same in the same stitch. So pull through 2, pull through 2. Next stitch, you're going to have 2 half double crochets. So you're going to pull through 3. And in the same stitch, pull through 3 again. And in the next stitch, you're going to single crochet and a slip stitch in the next. And after your slip stitch, you're going to single crochet, and in the next stitch after your single crochet, you're going to have 2 half double crochets in the same stitch. And in the next stitch, you'll have 2 double crochets. And after your 2 double crochets in the same stitch, you're going to have 2 half double crochets in the next. And you're going to end off with a single crochet. And now you're going to leave a yarn tail to sew on the head later, the face later. You're going to pull over, and now it's time to move on to the feet. For the 2 feet, you're going to start off with a magic circle or the chain loop circle. Both works fine. Chain 2, and in the first stitch, you're going to have 6 single crochets. And in the first stitch, your first single crochet, you're going to have a single crochet the 2 together and pull the circle tight. And you're going to have another single crochet in the same stitch where you connected the circle, and you're going to have an increase row all around your circle. So an increase in every stitch around. And after you're done with the row of increase, you're going to single crochet up to build up a length for the feet itself. After you made an increase row and 3 rows of single crochet, you're going to do a slip stitch and cut the yarn tail. You're going to repeat this process twice for another flipper, another feet of the penguin.